Now we're into part C. Part C is basically you down to the short strokes. Basically, what you want to do, you simply want to transfer the finished video to YouTube. And once you get it into YouTube, you can go Twitter, you can go Facebook, whatever it takes. So as before, you basically give it a title, call it part 3, transferring to whatever, wherever you want to do. So it's going to set it up. So what's going to happen now, by default, when you click on this bad boy right here, it's going to say, hey, we're putting this in the queue. You want to get the best resolution possible. So that'd be that part right there. So now it's getting set up to go into the queue. So what's going to happen when it goes into the queue, once it's transferred over, you're going to receive an email. And then it says, we're ready. You know, it's a done deal and all this good stuff. So here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to whiz through this real quick. Once this has been transferred, you want to download it to your desktop. See where I'm coming from? Your desktop is a point of reference. If you go to your desktop first, whatever you've done, you're going to find it there. So then, once it's complete, it's getting ready to go back to your desktop. I'm going to show you what's going to happen here. There's my desktop. There is the video. How simple is that? Then, from there, you simply go to YouTube. You go through the normal procedures of how to, upload, download, or whatever you're trying to do. So there is my website on YouTube, Mac McAllister. Then when you see this little circle going round and round and round and round, it simply means it's basically loading. So then you put it into YouTube. You can do this any way that you want. This is just the way I do it. It's easy for me. Then from YouTube, you can go to Facebook, you can go to Twitter, you can do whatever it takes. So now that we've done that, let's recap. As they say in showbiz, it's a done deal. So let's recap. What you've done, you have created a music video using iClone, which is 3D animation, which is another webinar that I have. This is your iClone. This is my iClone clip, I should say. So let's recap. This is the landing page of my video. Everything is basically in a logical sequence. There's your text. There's your music. You remixed your own music. This is just generic music that you can use if you can't do anything else. This is your transitions. A transition, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, old folks, is going from one video clip to another video clip. These are the graphics that come with WeVideo. Let me tell you some nice things about WeVideo. First of all, it's in the cloud. Now, let me explain this. If you're a complete newbie, you don't know what I'm talking about. Let's say, hypothetically, something jumps off somewhere on the planet and people are upstreaming videos. Your website is in the cloud, so they can upstream it from anywhere on the planet, Paris, Rome, Italy, Alaska, whatever. They can upstream it. Then you can take the raw video or the raw footage or whatever you want, and you can re-edit it. So this means you have access to the world. Secondly, get the premium WeVideo. It's $15.95 a month. It's like, what, 50 cents a day or whatever. The reason being, you have all the bells and whistles. You can do video captures, you can re-edit, you can do anything you want. It's well worth the investment. Downside, if you have a large file, the larger the file, the longer it's going to take to download. So to be forewarned is to be forearmed. So ABCD is the video that I produced. This is basically the end credits right here. My website is onlinewithmac.ning.com. Here's my website. Here's my landing page, I should say. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on Online with Mac. That's where I throw my hat at every day. I want to show you a few things. First of all, this is my landing page. I'm going to put this in the tab when I get through putting this together. It's called WeVideo Webinar. It's going to show you everything you need to know. Now, let me show you what I've got going for me right here. There's no charge for this, by the way, but I will take donations. If you go to Do No Evil Cafe Press, I put together a lot of different products that you can use. Maybe you want a coffee cup, hat, t-shirt, bag. It's your call, watch. This is slick right here. This is your mouse pad. This is your stash box for whatever valuables you might have, water bottle, coffee mug, or whatever. It's your call. I hope that you've enjoyed what I've been trying to produce. Now, when we go back to this, I'm going to back out of this. I'm going to show you what's going on. I have a syndicated retro jazz and blues show that I do every week. Now, you have to understand, I'm 77 years old. This goes back to when I was coming up in the 60s and 70s, before hip-hop. I'm not saying anything bad about hip-hop, but if you like to connect the dots, this is where you want to go. Click on this week's online retro jazz and blues. There's the link right there. So if you want to kick back and says, yeah, I remember when that was coming out, well, this is for you. I thank you for your time. I thank you for observing what I'm trying to do. And as stated, I was trying to make it as easy as possible where a 12-year-old can understand it. Be part of the solution or be part of the problem. Think about this. If you hang out with a bunch of crackheads, eventually you're going to be a crackhead. If you hang out with a lot of dysfunctionals, eventually you're going to be dysfunctional. But if you hang around a lot of creative people, you're in the right place at the right time. So this is me, Online with Mac, Retro Jazz Blues, coming to you from Port Townsend, Washington. Part 4 is the 3D animation video that I produced using WeVideeo. I hope you've enjoyed this webinar. If you have any questions, my email is macmcallistercommunications@msn.com. Closing out, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.